from SusanRoseStudio.com, and today I am here with my art buddy,
Drew.
my son Drew. He is going to be helping us with a project. Today what we're going to be doing is called dirty pouring. And you just use these cups, you fill them up with ink, and you can create really cool pieces of art with it. So what we're going to use today is we have 3 different colors. This is just apple barrel ink, acrylic paint. This one's Ward's Blue. We also have kiwi, and we also have antique parchment. You're going to need some little cups like these, and some stirrers, and a bigger cup. Regular old Plano Jano white school glue. A little bit of water. I'm going to use water out of my spray bottle. If you don't want to be messy, you want some gloves. You're also going to need some art boards like this. These are just parchment covered. They're 8 by 10. They're really inexpensive. You can get them over at Walmart. We're going to use one of those. Now, I'm going to be instructing Drew how to do these, and then he is going to be doing all the work. So, to start off, while I'm getting these cups poured, would you take the plate? You might want to not put that on yet. Don't put the glove on yet.
Okay.
Take the plastic off of those two, please.
Trying to find the part where it separates.
All right, so we're going to pour a little bit of the white glue into each one of these
Can I do it?
cups. No, I'll do it while you do that. I don't really measure. I just kind of pour a little bit in. You can see, I don't know if you can see in the picture how much is in there, but that's about how much it is. It's probably like a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons. Probably more like a tablespoon. But that one came out in big glug, so that one's got a little more. And we're going to mix the paint into the white glue and add a little bit of water. That gets it to the right consistency, and it seems to work really well for me. So I'm going to take the Ward's Blue and I'm going to empty it into here, and I just give it a good squirt in there.
I'm having problems.
You having trouble getting them open?
Yeah, I can't find the part where it separates.
It doesn't separate. That's the problem. I have to do like this. The technical, you know, the glue there.
I did it.
There you go.
Just
All
pop
right.
it open.
All right, so we're going to put a little bit into each one of these containers. And we may adjust the colors a little bit. But for now, we're just going to put some in there and then just kind of go with it. We're going to pour a little bit of water into each one of these. Again, I don't really measure. It's kind of by eye. Because the deal is you really want to just make the paints a little bit thinner so they spread a little bit better. Okay, so we're going to take these stir sticks. Get one. Which color you want to work with? Blue?
Oh, the blue.
And we're just going to stir them together. Stir in that glue and the paint. And does it need any more? Scrape the sides too. Yeah, there you go. So it's a very kind of thin paint. Do you need any more blue in there? You want darker blue?
The blue isn't completely painted.
Okay, let me stir it a little bit harder.
I'll get this one.
Okay. Yeah, so you have to stir it kind of pretty quickly. And I, in the meanwhile, while you're doing that one, I'm going to put on my apron so I don't get paint all over me. Do you want an apron? Oh, you got your work shirt. You got your work shirt on. Stir it up really good.
This looks good to me.
Okay.
Is this the right consistency?
That looks about right. Okay.
Where's the other glove?
There you go. All right. So now we've got these mixed up. Which color do you want to go in first? The blue, the green, or the white?
Hold on.
Well, you need to tell me.
I think the blue.
You think the blue?
I would like to put it in.
That's fine. You can put it in. Let me scrape the sides of this spatula here. Okay, pour it in there.
Hold on.
It's riveting TV as he puts on his gloves. All right. So dump that in there. And go on in here. You want the scraper to scrape some of it off the side?
Okay. This smells familiar for some reason.
I don't know. Okay, put that back in there. All right, now you want to pour the green in or the white?
I think the white.
Okay, pour it in
So
there.
it's like a layer of stuff between it.
That's fine. Dump up in there. really pretty good. Okay, now you can put in the green. It kind of sinks to the bottom.
Why is the green sinking?
Just is. No. Okay, that's probably good. All right, so you're also going to need something to keep you from getting a big mess. And so I use this nice little wash tub thing. As you can see, I've done it before. Okay, so Drew, the first thing you want to do is you're going to take your piece of board and you're going to put it like this.
Okay.
And then you're going to turn it upside down, not letting it spill yet, and set it down into the bottom of this right here. Like that, yeah. Set it down carefully.
Thank you.
All right, now you pull the lid, the cup up. Let's see. We'll show, oh, look, see how the colors can, hopefully we'll turn it where you can see it. So the deal is you're going to turn it like this. Take the cup out.
Why did I put that in there?
Okay, now turn it and move it around till the whole thing is covered. Now if you want to, let me show you. If you want to, you can actually pick it up like this by the side.
All right.
And do it like that. That's why we wear gloves. Get it all good and covered, but you want to do that. Now if you want to add a little bit more color, like this, let's put a little bit of white. Look, we're just going to put a couple of drizzles of the white in there. That'll go along with that to give it a different kind of shape. Look at the way it's turning out.
Yeah, that's cool.
You want to get all of it, the page covered. Yeah.
I hope it doesn't come off all the way.
It won't. Just keep going. You're good.
I'll do that corner.
Okay, now come back over here. Careful. Come over here and get this corner now.
Oh,
It's okay if it goes on the back. That's all part of the art. It's fun for kids because it's messy and kids like messy stuff.
that's cool. I'll
See the white's just kind of running off a little bit. Once you, yeah. And then in a minute, I love the way this looks. Kind of turn it towards the camera a little bit here. Let me see. I love the way this up here in this corner right here is looking. That looks really neat. Okay, keep going because I've got thumbprints in it now. Hold on to the sides.
I don't see the thumbprints anymore.
Okay. Now, do you want to keep this white a big blob like that? If not, turn it running this direction. So it runs that direction. So some of that white will maybe run down a little bit.
Nope.
No. Okay, I think you're pretty much done. So, let me show.
Can I scoop up some of this and put it on?
You can. See, this is kind of how it's looking right now. He's going to put some more paint on here that he's going to drizzle out of the bottom.
I'm just kind of hand drizzling it.
That's fine. You're going to kind of run it that way. See how it's running?
Oh,
Yep.
I got some on me.
That's okay.
It washes off skin, right?
Yes, it washes off skin. So we're going down, and that white that's looking really good. Let's see if we can go in this side direction a little bit.
We made a little shape.
Yeah. That's probably enough of that kind of drizzle like that.
Now what should I do next?
Well, now that it's covered the entire thing, this is how it looks. Can you see it?
Okay.
I'm trying to show the camera too. Can you see it?
I see. That's neat. So
what I usually do at this point is if you're ready for it to be done, you think it looks good?
I think it needs a little more yellow somewhere.
Okay.
Didn't drizzle right. I don't know where the yellow came from.
Well, the green is kind of a yellowish green.
And it's the green and blue too.
Oh, watch it.
Sorry.
You're flicking it at me.
I'm trying to make it come down onto the paper.
Okay, that's probably enough.
A little more
You're going
yellow
to make it look really muddy if you let it mix with too much. Now, take off your gloves and put them down here in the bottom, and don't do them over the table, please, so you're not doing it on the carpet. We don't want acrylic paints on the carpet, if we can help it. Okay, tear off a piece of that wax paper.
How much?
A piece that's bigger than this piece, than your arm. That looks really good, right,
good?
Drew? Yep, that looks good.
Where's the cuttery?
It's
Sunk and not working.
just tear it off. There you go.
Ah!
That's fine. All right. So we'll let this go. All right. So we're going to let this sit down. Your hands are clean now. I'm going to set it here and let it dry. And I'm going to take my gloves off now.
How did that happen?
You made a mess. Sit down. All right. Well, that is how you do a dirty pour painting. And we'll let this dry. And when it's dry, It'll look really nice. You can do this on these boards like this, or you can do on these canvases like this. You can do them on bigger canvases or smaller canvases. You can do them on regular pieces of paper. There's all kinds of different ways to do it, and it makes some really cool backgrounds. So that is our little tutorial today. I want to thank Drew for helping me.
You're welcome.
And I hope y'all have a blessed day. Bye.